So this is just a quick video to let y'all know that today is December 21st, 2020, and I have a 2:30 appointment with my surgeon, Dr. Elliot Seeloff, and I am going to see what all information I am able to record. But I did just want to give y'all an update to let you know that I'm on the way. This would basically be like, what, 2 weeks? It's almost, tomorrow will be 3 weeks. And also, I'm gonna post a video and a picture. I made some baked ricotta today, and I don't think that that's part of, even though I looked it up on Pinterest and I put in puree food, it did come up, but, and maybe I just cooked my cheese too long, the mozzarella cheese across the top, but I had a hard time eating that. I was able to eat, like, of course, like 1 tablespoon, and then I just gave it to my mom, but it did not sit right on my stomach at all. Okay, so I wanted to show y'all my baked ricotta that I made. So we're gonna try that since I'm now in my puree stage. So today is December 23rd. Yesterday was my 3 weeks since my VSG surgery. I'm looking at my hair. Y'all excuse my hair. But yeah, yesterday was my 3 weeks. So I wanted to come and do a update, even though of course I'm a day late. It's something about Tuesdays that I just can't get a video in. Why, I don't know, but whatever. So, previously, as y'all can see, I went to the doctor on December 21st. I also am putting a video of the baked ricotta video is going to be actually before this one. So just to give you a little update, when I went to my doctor's office, my doctor is pretty much straight to the point. And he also talks really fast, so I kind of do have a hard time getting certain questions in. I really just try to ask the important ones. So a couple questions that I did ask was about the acid reflux and heartburn that I have. Like I said, I pretty much have that when I eat the baby food, like bananas. He stated that I could take my Lanta. So I have already actually been taking that for my acid reflux. And it does help soothe it. So I do take that for the acid reflux and then for the heartburn. Another question I asked was that I told him that I've been at 195, I want to say since my 2-week post-op video. And I'm still at, it's like I'm jumping from 194.6 to 195. So today when I got on the scale, I was 194.6. But when I went to my doctor's appointment December 21st, I was 195, I think, 0.8. So I'm kind of like in between those two right now. I want to say I had watched a couple videos where they were saying that you have like a 3-week stall. But I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna look too much in it or, get upset or anything about it. The way to come off, because I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. What was another thing? I'm trying to think of my other question I asked him. Let me see. Okay, and I did ask him about vitamins. So I told him right now I'm taking a women's multivitamin, the D3, biotin, and it's another one. The ones I showed you in my previous videos. And he actually said all those are perfectly fine. He said the multivitamin is really, he said, pretty much all I need, but I've already been taking biotin for my hair, skin, and nails. So I'm going to still continue to do that. But he said the multivitamin was really all I needed. I'm trying to make sure I get everything in this video, because I know my 2-week post-op really didn't have a lot of stuff in it. Now this is where I told him that I was on the parade stage. Now I had made some tuna, which if I didn't include a picture in my last video, I will put it in this one. I made some tuna and then paraded. It's okay. I was able to eat. I can only eat a little bit of it at a time. But I did have the tuna, and I was telling him that, and he was like, well, make sure when you eat it with your crackers that you chew it all the way up. And I was telling him that I don't eat, the crackers. Like, it's not on my guide for my food. And he was like, that's fine. He said, I could actually start eating cooked veggies and eggs. Now, today, December 23rd, I made some eggs, actually not too long ago, since I was on a break. I went ahead and made some eggs, and I didn't even really cook them hard. And of course, they were scrambled. And then I mashed them up, as fine as I could. And I was able to get, I would say maybe like 2 or 3 ounces down. But it did not stay long. I instantly, once I ate it, you could kind of feel it like just sitting in your chest. And so my food guide says that I can't eat and drink. It says I'm supposed to eat and then wait 30 minutes and then drink, which is really hard for me, because I like, after I eat, to flush it down, of course you're going to want to drink water. So I could feel my mouth watering, and of course when your mouth watering or your mouth getting salty, you're about to throw up. So I tried to drink some water, and as soon as I drank that water, those eggs came up. So I will not be doing eggs. I don't like throwing up because, well, I haven't thrown up this whole process up until now. So it is a learning process, but since my doctor was like, you can eat eggs, just make sure you chew your food all the way down, I decided to try it because, eggs is protein. So, that would be protein. Then, of course, I added my protein powder in with it. So, I'm just trying to get all the protein in that I can. But the eggs did not stay down, so that was a waste. Now with that baked ricotta that I cooked, that's it's in this video, but at the beginning, it actually was good. And I have never eaten ricotta cheese. I know that some people put ricotta, stop Spank. I know that some people put ricotta in their lasagna, but I've just never been a fan of like cottage cheese or ricotta cheese. But I found a recipe on Pinterest of the baked ricotta and made it, and it was actually pretty good. The only thing is that when you sprinkle the mozzarella across the top, of course when you put it in the oven, it's gonna melt, and then of course as long as you leave it in there, it gets kind of harder. That was the only issue I had a problem with, was the hardened cheese on the top. So, and I didn't really feel sick after I ate it, so I may try that again. But I'm gonna probably just bake the ricotta cheese, and then when it's close to being finished, then put the cheese on top. So that way it's not that it's melted, but it's not gonna be that hard. I did find, if anybody who has had the VSG or the gastric bypass, Pinterest has a lot of recipes on there. I just put in like parade chicken or parade food, and it has all the ingredients. So, you could go by the ingredients, and then of course how to prepare it. So I got another one on there that says it's an Italian chicken, and I'm gonna try that. It's not like chicken breast or chicken legs. It's can of chicken, which I have never had can of chicken. So I'm gonna try that, but first I'm gonna retry that ricotta again, and see if I could eat it with the cheese just melted. Now that may be something I do cook often because my son actually liked it, and so did my boyfriend. They both loved it. So I'll probably end up cooking that again. Since I have to, I think my parade diet ends next week, week 4. Week 4, I think I go to, it's either week 4 or week 5, I go to soft foods. I'll have to look. But I'm not in actually any type of rush, being that I can't even hold down eggs. So I don't think that I'm going to be trying to rush to soft foods. But other than that, I think my face and my neck, I kind of feel like are slimming down a little bit. But other than that, everything pretty much is going okay. This week I've really just been trying to get a different variety of foods, because I could eat the like I told y'all, the mashed potatoes, but I don't want to keep eating mashed potatoes because it's a swelling food. So that's why I've been trying to do other things, like put a variety, of course, so you don't get bored. Because, when you get bored with food, of course, people tend, to go back to old habits, which I don't. And it's probably because I guess I'm not as hungry right now, which they did say, you being hungry will come back. But a thing that I find satisfying, and it's probably crazy, but I like to watch like get on Facebook or YouTube and watch cooking stuff. Like I could literally sit down and watch for hours, like people baking cakes, people making 3 double cheeseburgers with fries on it. I don't know. I just like watch it, and I'll be thinking, oh, okay, I know that's gonna be good. That's good. But it doesn't really affect me where I be like, well, dog, I wonder if I could, run up here and get me a cheeseburger and smash it down and eat it. Like, I really don't think like that. I think it's pretty much, just kind of like, it's just, you just got to have it in your head that, I had this surgery. I'm going to follow the guidelines pretty much, so you could be successful. I've watched some videos where, some people, tend to fall off track, but from the most part, I see that everybody, gets right back on track. I know it's going to happen, but I'm just trying my hardest to do everything like the book says that my dietitian gave me. I'm just trying to follow everything that they say, because I want to lose as much weight as possible. I think the smallest and where I feel the most healthiest is at 130, being that I'm only 5'1". 150 is okay. Like I feel like I could do a lot of stuff at 150, but I think for the guidelines or whatever it is, at my height, you're supposed to be like 115 to like 130, something like that. So this is my 3-week post-op video for y'all. Please do leave comments if you have any questions. And I'll look and see. I don't think I've taken any pictures, but if I did, I'll make sure I put them in this video.